just not worth all the racial shit that's associated with it. Like, the amount of times I saw Angel get called a monkey yesterday is disgusting. And y'all literally need to go sit on that lady's couch. Like, it is basketball, bro. Like, it is literally putting the basketball in a hoop. And y'all bringing racism to this. And yes, I get it. Racism is embedded in the fabric of this nation. Racism is embedded in everything. I get it. I understand it because I deal with it all the time as well. So I know what it's like.
Sophie Cunningham just snapped on Angel Reese, and things are getting real messy fast. Sophie called Reese out for allegedly spreading fake dirt about Caitlin Clark, and fans are shook. These two have had beef bubbling on the court for a minute. And let's be real, Clark's been dominating Reese game after game, which clearly has Reese heated. But starting rumors, that's not just trash talk, that's crossing the line. Sophie's not letting it slide either. She's standing tall for Caitlin and calling out the shady stuff that's been going on behind the scenes. Now the big question, is Angel Reese really the one behind the gossip trying to sabotage Clark's image? Or is this all deeper than just court rivalry? And will Caitlin speak out on all this drama too? It's getting wild. Sophie made her feelings loud and clear on the debut episode of her new podcast, Show Me Something, which she co-hosts with Bravo star Wes Wilson. She didn't hold back, saying if you don't see Caitlin Clark as the face of the WNBA right now, then you're way beyond dumb.
Hell yeah to that. I'm all for that. But when people try to argue that she's not the face of our league, or if our league would be where we're at without her, you're dumb as shit.
Yeah.
You're literally dumb.
Period. But that wasn't even the biggest headline. The real drama came when Sophie started checking the girls who keep coming for Caitlin. She said what a lot of people have been thinking, that Clark keeps catching heat just because she shines too bright. People hate seeing her win. It's giving bitter, straight up jealousy. And honestly, some fans are calling it what it is, bullying. That's why folks are riding with Sophie so hard right now. They're glad Caitlin's finally got someone in the league who's not afraid to call it like it is. Cause let's be honest, some of the hits Clark's been taking out there are not just physical play. They're reckless and downright dangerous. Now here's where things really pop off. A lot of people think Sophie was specifically calling out Angel Reese without saying her name. And when you break it down, it kind of makes sense. Reese and Clark's tension has been building, and lately it feels like Reese has taken it up a notch, going from competitor to straight-up aggressor. There's even talk that Reese has been spreading rumors about Clark behind the scenes, and insiders say that's what truly set Sophie off. Like, enough is enough. Think back to the season opener when the Indiana Fever faced the Chicago Sky and ran them out of the building. Clark dropped her third career triple-double, a major moment. But was that the headline? Nope. What really blew up on social media was the third quarter foul. Clark chopped Reese's arm mid-drive to stop her from getting to the basket and sent her flying to the floor. The whole thing went down at the 4:38 mark, and Reese jumped up screaming in Clark's face. It got heated fast. Indiana's own Aaliyah Boston had to step in and break it up before it got ugly. The refs first called it a regular foul, but after checking the replay, they upgraded it to a flagrant. And fans? Most of them agreed with the call. Clark did push her. But here's the thing. A lot of folks believe Clark only did it because she had to.
History proves that Clark is not a dirty player, and she just wants to give her team the best chance of winning the game.
Like, enough was enough. Reese didn't hold back. She ran straight up on Clark after that foul like she was ready to start a fight. She got right in her face, heated and loud. But Caitlin, she stayed calm and didn't let it rattle her. She called it what it was, a smart take foul. Either Reese was getting a free layup or they had to foul to stop her. No bad intentions, just strategy. During the post-game interview, Caitlin made it real clear she wasn't trying to start anything. She said, "Let's not make it something it's not. I wasn't trying to do anything malicious. That's not the type of player I am. I went for the ball, and the replay shows that."
From the back angle, is clear as day. She comes in, she fouls her, but she pushes her. Like, literally is pushing her. That's excessive. That's a flagrant.
Boom. She didn't think it should have been ruled a flagrant either, but admitted that's the ref's call at the end of the day. Meanwhile, Reese clearly took it personal. That moment stuck with her even after the final buzzer. The refs made their decision. It was time to move on. But when the reporter brought it up in the post-game presser, Reese shut it down cold. She didn't want to talk. She brushed it off fast, but that 7-second silence said everything. Fans instantly knew what was up. Angel was out of pocket for charging at Clark like that on the court. People were saying she should have cooled down instead of making a scene. Some fans even claimed she had no right to be that mad, especially since she wasn't making that shot anyway. And then the comments started rolling in. Wild, heated opinions flying from every angle. Reese thinks she's entitled, one fan said. Another wrote, "It's sad to see that kind of hate in the league. Clark didn't deserve that energy." People were calling Reese bitter, jealous, and just plain disrespectful. Many believed Clark handled it with class, while Reese let her emotions get the best of her. And this ain't even the first time Reese has let her issues with Caitlyn peek through. Remember that other interview when a reporter brought up the WNBA having more than one marketable star? Reese instantly jumped in, cutting the question off like she was over it. It was fast, but fans caught the shade right away. That clip started circulating online, and people were quick to say she looked pressed. It's obvious she's tired of hearing Clark's name in every convo. But at the same time, some think she's not just annoyed, and she's angry. Deep down, is Angel Reese holding on to some hidden hate? Is she refusing to face the facts about Clark's impact on the game? Fans are asking, and the receipts are out there. Some people say Angel Reese brought all this heat on herself, and not just because of her game. Her attitude has been rubbing folks the wrong way for a while now. Maybe the backlash is extreme, but let's not forget, she did hit Caitlyn Clark with that "you can't see me" taunt during the 2023 NCAA Championship, right after handing Clark's squad a brutal loss. At first, it looked like regular trash talk, something players do in the heat of the moment. But a lot of fans saw it as straight-up disrespect. Cocky, loud, and unnecessary. That one gesture lit the match that sparked this whole feud. Even Reese herself has admitted that moment was the start of all the tension between her and Clark. But now, she's trying to spin it as part of the game, like it's just strategy to keep fans watching. Reese said it herself. "It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now." She knows people talk crazy about her, but to her, it's worth it, because the game is finally blowing up. Reese went on to say, "Yeah, negative things have probably been said about me, but look where women's basketball is now. People are talking about it who never even cared before. Celebrities are showing up. We're selling out arenas, all because of one game. Like it or not, that's been her angle. Stir the pot, keep the spotlight on, and let the fans argue it out." In front of the cameras, Reese acts like it's not that deep. She says the rivalry is good for the game, and that the media plays it up way more than they should. According to her, there's no real beef behind the scenes. "I don't think people realize it's not personal. Me and Caitlyn Clark don't hate each other," she claimed. She broke it down like this. "Once she steps on that court, it's war. No friends, no hand-holding. I'm gonna talk trash to you. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get in your head the whole game," Reese said. "But once that buzzer sounds, she says it's all love. After the game, we can kick it." That's how she sees it. Clark, for her part, seems to feel the same. She told the media that rivalries are part of what makes sports great. Growing up in Iowa, she was all about that Iowa versus Iowa State energy. And that mindset clearly shaped how she handles tough matchups like Reese. So when it comes to Angel, Clark just treats it like any other game. She brings the fire, stays locked in, and keeps it pushing. But Reese was right about one thing. Fans can't get enough of this rivalry. ESPN had record-breaking numbers during WNBA opening weekend, and everybody knows it's because of these two. Love it or hate it, their energy sells out seats and lights up social media. Still, there's another side to this whole drama, and it's one that keeps sparking even more debate. Some folks believe race plays a major role in how Reese gets treated. According to Forbes, Caitlyn Clark, as a white athlete, is often praised for her passion and competitive edge. Meanwhile, when Reese shows that same fire, she's labeled as too aggressive or problematic.
Angel Reese is now somehow this domestic problem, that like she's a terrible person.
The double standard is real, and fans are calling it out. And now, things are getting even deeper behind the scenes, because insiders are saying this rivalry might not just be about game time beef or even race, but money. Sources close to both camps are claiming that endorsement deals, sponsorship opportunities, and media attention are secretly fueling this feud. While Caitlyn Clark has been racking up massive brand deals with major companies, Angel Reese, despite her huge following and influence, hasn't seen the same love from the corporate world. And fans are asking why. People are saying that even though Reese brings energy, attitude, and crazy numbers to the court, brands still lean more toward Clark's image. Polished, quiet, and camera-friendly. One fan put it best. Caitlyn gets the bag, Angel gets the backlash. Oof. And it's not just fans talking. Social media has been on fire with side-by-side comparisons of their sponsorships. Clark is landing deals with high-end sportswear brands, drink companies, even luxury beauty lines. Meanwhile, Reese is out here hustling for every opportunity. And when she does score a deal, people question if she's too flashy or too loud for the brand. It's not sitting right with a lot of folks. But here's the real kicker. People close to the situation are whispering that some of those rumors floating around about Caitlyn Clark might have been strategically leaked by people in Reese's circle to shake things up and make her seem less squeaky clean to the public and sponsors. Now that's wild if true. Sophie Cunningham definitely seemed to hint at that on her podcast, throwing low-key shade and basically saying that some players are trying to mess with Clark's image off the court because they can't stop her on it. And honestly, fans are split over it. Some say Reese is just playing the game, doing what she has to do to stay relevant in a league that doesn't always give black women their flowers. Others say she's crossing the line by playing dirty off the court while acting like it's all love in front of the cameras. And the timing of all this, suspicious. Just as the WNBA season heats up, with both players in the spotlight, this kind of drama could either break the league or take it to the next level. Meanwhile, Caitlyn Clark continues to stay focused. She's not clapping back, she's not throwing shade, she's letting her game do the talking, and so far, it's screaming. Triple doubles, record-breaking numbers, and packed arenas. No matter what drama swirls around her, Clark is staying locked in. But fans are watching closely. Every tweet, every stare down, every post-game handshake, people are dissecting it all. Is this just the beginning of the mess? Or is someone about to finally snap and expose everything? Either way, this rivalry has gone way past basketball, and everyone's watching. This whole situation is exposing a hard truth. Black women athletes like Angel Reese are constantly judged way harsher than their peers. Anytime she shows confidence or dares to celebrate, it's treated like a problem, and every little move she makes, analyzed under a microscope like she's doing something wrong. And let's be honest, fans don't hold back. The second Reese slips up, here come the nasty racist comments flooding in, like clockwork. But flip the script. If Caitlyn had done the same exact things as Reese, fans say the reaction would have been completely different.
Let's not pretend. If it was the other way around and Angel pushed Caitlyn like that, man, it would have been World War III.
The love, the praise, the excuses, it would have been non-stop. That's why people are saying this so-called rivalry might be less about beef and more about media manipulation. Some even believe Reese and Clark are actually cool with each other behind the scenes, just competitive on the court like any pros. But then again, there's another theory floating around. One that says Reese is taking all the hate and criticism she's gotten and flipping it by quietly throwing dirt on Clark's name as revenge. So what's really going on here? One thing's for sure, Caitlyn Clark is a target now, just because she's at the top. She's bringing in ticket sales, media deals, and record-breaking attention to the league. And not everybody likes that. Just look at that WNBA player survey. Clark was voted the 9th best guard in the league. 9th? Even legendary broadcaster Dick Vitale called it out, saying the reason she ranked so low was pure jealousy. He didn't bite his tongue either. Someday they'll realize what she's done for all of them. And when someone like Dick speaks out, you know it's serious. But that's not all. Remember when Kelsey Plum threw some unexpected shade? She told reporters that not one single member of Clark's all-star team showed up for a closed-door players-only meeting to discuss wearing statement shirts as part of the push for better pay. She said it with her chest, but why say it at all? That moment rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Fans felt like Plum was trying to make Clark look selfish, like she doesn't care about the movement. And honestly, that just created even more tension in a league that's already dealing with divisions, drama, and pressure from every angle. So even if Angel Reese didn't spread those rumors, Sophie Cunningham still stood tall and defended her teammate. And that loyalty means something. Caitlyn Clark is facing backlash from fans, players, and even other stars in the league, just because she's the face of it all. Now the real question is Reese feeding into the hate for her own gain? Is she playing both sides for clout? And when the pressure gets even worse, will Clark's teammates keep riding for her? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, this story is far from over. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to like this video, because the drama in the WNBA is just heating up. See you on the next one.